Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is June 23rd, 2015, and today is Tuesday. So looking at the markets today, let's start with the Euro USD. Big retracement for the Euro USD, about 100 pips from yesterday. That's a relatively big day for a Monday morning. As we can see here, we topped out at 114, and then we sold right back out. So this was definitely a topping at 114 round number. Challenged it a couple of times yesterday. I mentioned kind of that we were somewhat in a small resistance level right up here. We're trading now at 1270. This is partially due for what's going on in Greece. Not that the dollar is getting much stronger across the board, but that the situation in Greece is deteriorating, and not sure how this is all going to pan out, and what's going to happen with that. So this uncertainty has certainly been felt in the euro. Looking at the GBP USD as well, big retracement yesterday, as you can see here on a weekly chart. Here are more of a hourly chart. To say it was due for a retracement, yeah, I guess you could say it was due for a retracement, but at any point it's due for a retracement, right? So this is a little bit harder to follow, but I would definitely consider it because it's hitting somewhat of a previous support level and it's breaching it just a little bit. So the question is will it sustain this support level right here? Is it a good place to start buying it? So I would wait a little bit, see if it got to the 57.50 level in order to buy it, but I would start easing into the position of buying it straight out. We've had 1, 2, and I would expect another rally to hit us around this 160, 162 and a half level, 62 and a quarter level. So this might be a really good opportunity for us to buy it. Just you might want to wait until it hits 155.45 as opposed to 157. So just realize that if you do start buying into it, just make sure to have a tight stop loss so that you don't get hurt. And there's multiple opportunities, and going into this is a little bit difficult. Looking at the Dow Jones, we rallied 100 points yesterday. In the Dow Jones, if you look here, this was pretty much the open gap up. And then we had the number on existing home sales, as you can see here. And that's a major number, as you can see. Okay, so this was news that came out yesterday at 10 o'clock. And boom, we just rallied right out from it. And, we've been at the top of the hill. Existing home sales and home sales in the United States is a very major factor in the economy in the United States. The real estate market has really revived itself and picked up a lot over the past 3 years since its debacle in 2008. So it's good to see that represented in the Dow. Obviously, the Dow represents more of the across-the-board stocks in the United States. So it was nice to see that. Looking at gold, okay, this I want you to see because we mentioned this yesterday. We were hitting at 1200 yesterday, and we just took a debacle yesterday, and we just sold off so hard. And you could have chased it even, okay? It went down from 1200 to 1280, okay, and we're bouncing at 1283. Major level at 1183, excuse me, as you can see here. But look at that. I mean, I would not have expected this from a Monday morning, but it comes to show you have to be in it to win it. You have to be aware of what's going on in the markets and look at what's going on. So that is a major retracement for gold. I would keep an eye on it. We've had multiple levels of where we said there are multiple supports. So 1183 is a major number. If we do breach it, remember we have 1171. And further down 1138-ish level. So keep an eye on gold. It might continue to be more of a volatile symbol this week, so it might have some nice pickup this week. In regards to the economic numbers, we didn't mention that in the beginning of the presentation. We have a number, Euro number, French manufacturing number coming out at 9 o'clock, and then at 10 o'clock we have a German manufacturing number coming out. And then the U.S., we have a FOMC speaking Powell at 10 o'clock 2 o'clock this afternoon, and then at 4 o'clock this afternoon we have the core durable goods coming out. So there is news coming out in the markets today, and we'll have some sort of activity across the board. But keep an eye on the euro, keep an eye on the GBP USD. Definitely keep an eye on the Dow Jones if you're trading that in the afternoon, and for surely keep an eye on gold because it looks like it's trading. Okay, so this is Razak at CM Trading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day.